Roller derby is played in increments called jams. Each jam lasts up to 2 minutes. Both teams field up to 5 skaters at the start of the jam. 4 of these skaters are called blockers, and 1 is called the jammer. The jammer wears a helmet cover with a star on it and scores points for the team. The blockers are playing both offense and defense at the same time, and together they make up what is called the pack. The 2 jammers start each jam behind the pack and must get through all of these skaters for an initial pass before they can begin to score points. When the initial pass is complete, a jammer can score 1 point for every opponent they pass with their hips. The first jammer out of the pack legally is declared lead jammer, which means they can end the jam anytime they want before the 2 minutes are up. Sounds easy, right?
Good afternoon, everyone. And welcome to the Hangar at Oaks Amusement Park, home of the Rose City Rollers. Woo! Thank you all for coming out on this cool, damp day to see this exhibition bout put on by the Rose Petals. Should be a lot of fun. We are going to see the snapping turtles. Yay! Taking on the roly-polies. Before we get started, please stay on your side of the black bumpers. This is for your safety and the safety of the skaters. When the jams are going, please don't cross in front of everybody. Just be courteous. Wait until the 30 seconds in between jams to get to and from your seats. Your fellow fans will appreciate that. And now, let's give it up for all of our volunteers who make all this possible. And especially for our officials on skates and off. And now, Till Furious, let's get this going.
Thank you, Puns. It's my honor this morning, well, I guess afternoon now, to bring to you in the black, the Snapping Turtles. Wearing number 6, Grizzly Bear. 1-3 is Slamilton. 3-1 False Glitch. 3-6, your captain, Piranha Pixie. 4-4 is Lemon Bomb. 1-0-0, Bob the Fred. 1-1-1 is Ballistic. 7-7-7, Screaming Death. 9-1-1, Demon Skater. 3-5 is the Feral Kid. 3-7, Ana Mana Mia. And wearing number 8, Red Drum. Give it up for the Snapping Turtles. And now, without any further ado, in the white, it's the Roly-Polies. Wearing 07, Voldemort. 8-1 is Pom Pom Fury. 1-3-2, the Kraken. 2-9-9, Rotten Mango. 3-6-0 is Yellow Jacket. 4-2-3, Leonard Skinner. 7-8-9, your captain, All Ice. 8-1-4, Lucille Brawl. Number 0, Scrambled Egg. 1-6, Be Afraid. And last but never least, give it up for 1-2, Magic Hate Ball. Put them together for the Roly-Polies.
All right. Thank you to Till Furious for giving us those intros. My name is Puns and Roses. Thank you all for watching here on the stream for this doubleheader. This is an exhibition doubleheader, so some of these skaters are travel teams, some are not. It's just sort of a couple teams thrown together to showcase what we've got in terms of our rose petals. That is the 7 to 12 age group. So first we're going to run behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line up against 814 Lucille Brawl. And they're off. There's that whistle. Red Rum quickly gets the lead jammer. And Lucille Brawl around on the outside. Red Rum bleeding speed to come in. Met at the back of the pack by Leonard Skinner and company. And there's the call off. That is a 4-1 start, putting the Snapping Turtles ahead. Feel free to throw where you're from, who you're cheering for in the chat. I will do my best to respond to that. We've got Yellow Jacket stinging their way up to the front of the pack. They are the lead jammer. And Ballistic getting forced out there by number 12. That is Magic Hate Ball. And that is a track cut on Ballistic. So this is going to be a power jam for the Snapping Turtles at the start here. Good offense coming in from Magic Hate Ball. Way to break up that. Good effort there by Onomatopoeia, but Roll to Morton, all ice coming up to provide some offense. Great work by False Glitch, Onomatopoeia, and that defense just to keep the pack rolling and make it difficult for the jammer to get through. So next up, we're going to see, that is 132, the Kraken in the white, up against number 13, Slamilton. And there we go. Slamilton, definitely in the room where it happened. Through for the lead jammer. Great effort there by Bob the Fred, slowing up the Kraken. The Kraken about a half lap behind Slamilton. Slamilton bleeds speed, goes outside to inside. And there's the call off. Oh, right, there we go. 13-8 after 3 jams. And the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is currently empty. Rebel Heart Therapy, therapy for queer, poly, kinky, quirky folks. All right, we're going to see Grizzly Bear in the black. That is Magic Hate Ball in the white. Grizzly Bear is your lead jammer. Magic Hate Ball was recycled behind Screaming Death. Somebody's getting a forearm. Not sure who. All right, I heard forearm getting yelled. That would be Magic 8-Ball with the forearm. Okay, that's going to be a power jam for the Snapping Turtles. Just what the doctor ordered. Grizzly Bear gets some great offensive help. That was Ballistic Red Rum. So we've got another lead change here. 2 lead changes in the first 4 jams. Nope, that's a track cut, Grizzly Bear. And Chloe Catastrophe is very nice and does not give Grizzly Bear the bonus for not exiting the track in a timely fashion after receiving that penalty. And Magic 8-Ball now in on scoring passes. Lucille Brawl trying to slow down the pack. Offense coming from Voldemort. Anamata Mia with that force out. So let's see what the final tally is. Okay, so we had 2 lead changes within the course of that jam. All right, never mind. Okay, just 1 lead change in the course of that jam. Is it? I don't know. Anyways, scores 20 for the Roly-Polies, 16 for the Snapping Turtles. And we're going to see on the line, that is Be Afraid and False Glitch. False Glitch is your lead jammer. Be Afraid about 15 feet behind. So that cut the lead in half, down 20-22. So next up, we are going to see Anamata Mia in the black, jamming up against, I believe that is Zero Scrambled Egg. And Anamata Mia is through first. Scrambled Egg about a quarter lap behind. Anamata Mia, good defense there. Magic 8-Ball and company slowing up Anamata Mia, but Anamata Mia breaks that tripod and is through. The Jam Line is brought to you by Jam on Hawthorne, Portland's best vegan-friendly, booze-friendly, kid-friendly, omnivore-friendly, everybody-friendly breakfast. All right, we're going to see Red Rum jamming up against Yellow Jacket. And good work there by Yellow Jacket. About a third of the track ahead of Red Rum. And the Kraken with some offense to the inside. And there's the call off. Two Town Cider House is damn fine cider made right here in the Pacific Northwest. If you're not aware, Two Towns has a non-alcoholic version of their Cosmic Crisp that is highly recommended. That is scrambled egg. And stopping scrambled egg is no yoking matter. Ballistic about a quarter lap behind. Scrambled egg with the call off right as the opposition was getting in. That is going to be a 4-0 jam, perfectly timed. Lemon Bomb jamming up against the Kraken. Piranha Pixie, Red Rum, and Bob the Fred looking to keep the Kraken leashed. And they do. That is Lemon Bomb exploding through the pack. Kraken finally out on the initial, but Lemon Bomb's already in on a scoring pass. And there's the call off. Is it in time? Oof. All right, so that is a 3 points for the roly-polies. That is False Glitch jamming up against Rodemort. And they're off. False Glitch looks for the outside. Gets some offense there from Grizzly Bear. Rodemort gets some offense to the outside. Great defense there on False Glitch, but False Glitch is through. Rodemort trying to find any sort of lane through that pack. False Glitch makes it look easy. Rodemort threw on the initial, but False Glitch already has 2 completed scoring passes and is about to provide a lead change for the Snapping Turtles. Pack moving forward. Was a 12-1 jam in favor of the Snapping Turtles, who got us a lead change. .187 killer pads, often imitated, never duplicated. Stick with the best. Piranha Pixie in the black, Be Afraid in the white. Be Afraid finds a lane to the inside. Is your lead jammer. Piranha Pixie finds a way out, but is about a half track behind. Be Afraid is through, has points, and the roly-polies are trusting their defense here. I like the call. Kraken working against Piranha Pixie. And Be Afraid. This long jam could be what the roly-polies need to get back in. All right, that is a penalty on Piranha Pixie. That is an illegal procedure. So roly-polies now with 12 points. They will have the lead once again. If you like Roly Derby with lots of lead changes, you're in the right spot today. And there's the call off. Well played. Be Afraid racking up 16 on that jam. 888. Exclusive protected gear sponsor of Rose City Rollers, the certified sweat saver developed, tested, and trusted by the best. Oh, wait. I heard whistles, but that was not the end of the jam. That was Be Afraid being sent to the box. On a track cut. I heard the whistles, and I'm like, oh, it's over. We're good. Nope. My bad. So this is going to be an unopposed, well, not unopposed. They're still a full pack out there, but Bob the Fred looking for a lane to the inside, gets it courtesy of Ballistic and Company. Be Afraid picking up illegal contact back into the box. Bob the Fred through for 4 now. As the Snapping Turtles are cutting into that lead. Pack slowing down. Leonard Skinner and Company getting ready for Bob the Fred. Bob the Fred in. Be Afraid back on the track. Good awareness there by Screaming Death to see that. Bob the Fred with 8 points now. Cut the lead down to 3. Bob the Fred gives us a lead change. Be Afraid looks for an exit. Great effort there by Onomatopoeia, but Be Afraid stays upright. Great work by Scrambled Egg and Company. Is that a 16-point jam? That was a 16-point jam for Bob the Fred. Lemon Bomb, Magic 8 Ball, all your jammers. Wow, the force out there by False Glitch. That was huge. Lemon Bomb is through, has lead jammer. And that is Pom Pom Fury and Company at the back, slowing down Lemon Bomb. There's the call off. We would like to thank our sponsors, Menopause Northwest and Portland Vital Signs. And on that Jam on Hawthorne jam line, we've got Onomatopoeia and Scrambled Egg. Scrambled Egg up towards the front of the pack, getting slowed down though. Onomatopoeia, your lead jammer. Scrambled Egg pushing past someone whose number I can't read. Onomatopoeia back in the pack. Wow. Great work there by Anamanamiya to stay upright. Hey, help us make our sponsors happy. Snap, post, and tag hashtag RCR sponsor, and you could win VIP tickets to one of our games. And don't forget to follow and tag at Rose City Rollers on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Threads. There we go. Slamilton and the Kraken. Slamilton forced back by Magic 8-Ball. Slamilton is through, though. It's been quite a good string of lead jams for the Snapping Turtles, and the scoreboard is starting to show it. And the Kraken is sitting in the box. Period clock has expired. We are on jam time now. So period will end when the jammer says. And Slamilton is through. Slamilton coming around for another scoring pass. Meanwhile, Demon Skater and company looking to meet the Kraken, who's fresh out of the box. Slamilton up to 16. This is tied for the largest jam. Slamilton coming around for one last scoring pass. Wow. 23 points on that jam. Well done, Slamilton. And that brings your score to 90 for the Snapping Turtles, 53 for the Roly Polies. We will be back in about 10 minutes. We will see you then.
My name is Big Bang Theory, and I joined RCR in 2015. I think roller derby kind of saved my life in a way. I got friends out of it, I got community, and I really got like a appreciation for like myself and what I can do, what my body can do. If I didn't have the junior program and if no one supported the junior program, like I definitely would not be the person I am right now. I would not be as happy as I am. I would not be as fulfilled as I am. I never saw athletes like me. I never saw fat athletes. I never saw that. And so to see that and to see queer people and like all of that was like, oh, okay, like I can be a successful and like happy and awesome adult. And I can thrive in this space because other people have thrived in this space. And I just feel like if there are young people out there that are kind of swimming through life like I was and they can find something like this, like that is irreplaceable.
And we are back for more fun and frivolity. The second half of this Rose Petals exhibition between the Snapping Turtles and the Roly Polies. Coming at you now. Snapping Turtles finished with a 23-point jam and a score of 90. Roly Polies at 59. It had been back and forth up until about the last 5 minutes, that first half. And that is Yellow Jacket up against Lemon Bomb. Lemon Bomb is your lead jammer. Yellow Jacket, though, catching up. And there was the call off just in time. So the Snapping Turtles picked up 2 on that jam. We would like to thank our sponsors, Trailhead Credit Union and Lionheart Kombucha. And now on that Jam on Hawthorne jam line, that is Scrambled Egg in the white, Slamilton in the black. So Scrambled Egg coming in, forced out behind the Feral Kid. Drawback by Screaming Death. Slamilton doing a good job shaking off that block from Magic 8-Ball. So both jammers with 4 right now. Scrambled Egg through quickly. There's the call-off attempt, maybe. I saw some hip tapping, but no whistling, so we're going to just go with a no on that. And there's that call-off after a 12-12 jam. So no change in the differential there. And we're going to see Leonard Skinner in the white up against Ballistic in the black. That Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is empty. Not a whole lot of penalties. 6 total for the Snapping Turtles, 9 for the Roly Polies. Great defense going on so far. Good force out by Demon Skater. And let's see. As Ballistic resetting. Somebody's getting a penalty for something. Direction of play penalty, looks like, on Piranha Pixie, I believe. Ballistic is your lead jammer. That took over 30 seconds. Great defense by both teams. Bob the Fred with that force out and drawback. And good work there by Yellow Jacket, sealing that inside lane. And there we go. Leonard Skinner is through on the initial. Is that Onomatopoeia? Yes, Onomatopoeia with some offense. Ballistic with the call off. Not quite in time. Roly Poly's able to steal 1 on that. I'd like to give a big shout out to all of our food sponsors, Big's Chicken 808 and Reverend's Barbecue. Great neighborhood food places there. Got False Glitch pushing to the front. Kraken trying to find any sort of lane at the back. Little offense there from All Ice. And there goes False Glitch. False Glitch, your lead jammer. Great work there by Lemon Bomb. Magic 8-Ball tries to chase down False Glitch, but isn't able to. And we've got a multiplayer sending, I believe that's Feral Kid, to the box. Kraken back in on a scoring pass, but struggling against that defense. There's I believe a forearm call on somebody. That is 777 screaming death. So, remember what I said, that penalties weren't so much of an issue? So the Snapping Turtles do have a total of 10 penalties, and that is Piranha Pixie with half of them. Most of them being directional play penalties. So Yellow Jacket, your lead jammer, Red Rum, ways behind. Smart play by Onomatopoeia. I hear whistles. Not sure what's happening. Oh, there we go. That is a contact penalty on Red Rum. So this is a much needed power jam for the Roly-Polies. Valiant defense there. And Yellow Jacket is through, though. That mobile pack is sometimes a lot easier for a jammer. And that is a 16-point jam for the Roly-Polies, getting them back into a little bit of a competitive position. 125-94 is your score right now with under 12 minutes to go. And we would like to thank our sponsors, the Portland Mercury and Secret Aardvark. We're going to see Scrambled Egg and Lemon Bomb. Coming off that jam on Hawthorne jam line, that is Lemon Bomb, lead jammer. Scrambled Egg, oh, comes to the outside, moves to the inside, great work. Three-point jam for the Snapping Turtles. Empty Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box right now. And we've got number 16, that is Be Afraid, up against False Glitch. False glitch forced the outside recycled. Oh, Anamata Mia. Anamata Mia. That is a low block. So Anamata Mia will have 30 seconds in that Revel Heart Therapy penalty box to just think about low blocks and how not to get them again. Now, I might be mistaken here, but it looks to me like Snapping Turtles forgot to field some blockers, so fortunately for them, that was only 4-4 jam, so not a whole lot of damage. All right, next up, we're going to see Ballistic, and I believe that is the Kraken on that Jam on Hawthorne jam line. And Ballistic, lead jammer. The Kraken not able to be forced out there. Great work there by the Kraken. And that is a 3-2 jam. So both teams now in triple digits. Lots of training new merch just dropped. Rep your favorite teams and show your team spirit by shopping now at rosecityrollers.com/shop. And we have an official timeout. Oh, this is our first timeout of the game. That is crazy. This timeout, like all timeouts, brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX. And it was a thankfully short official timeout. That is Yellow Jacket and Slamilton by the Jam on Hawthorne jam line. They are off. And that is Rotten Mango and Company slowing down Slamilton, allowing Yellow Jacket to get through. Your lead jammer, Slamilton, about a quarter track behind. And we've got about 10 feet between the two jammers at this point. 4-4 so far on this jam. Leonard Skinner, great work there. And there's the call off. Perfectly timed. 7-4 on the jam for the roly-polies. Slowly cutting into that lead. Up to 32 points now. So we're going to see Lemon Bomb and Scrambled Egg as your jammers on that Jam on Hawthorne jam line. Anamata Mia, great work, but Scrambled Egg able to follow through, grab lead jammer. Lemon Bomb about a third of the track behind. Scrambled Egg is through. That is 4 points. 2 points for Lemon Bomb. Yeah, once again, we'd like to thank Two Town Cider, damn fine cider made right here in the Pacific Northwest. We've got Be Afraid and Grizzly Bear as the jammers. Be Afraid is through. And here comes Be Afraid on a scoring pass. Track cut, Grizzly Bear. So this is now a power jam for the roly-polies. Down by 30. They need this. Here comes the offense. And Grizzly Bear now standing in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Directional play penalty, that sends Yellow Jacket to the box. Great defense there by the Snapping Turtles. So Be Afraid just being forced out and recycled. There's the call off, but the damage is already done. That ends up as a 4 points for the roly-polies. We're down to 4 minutes left in this game. Score is 141 to 115. Scrambled egg, Piranha Pixie. Piranha Pixie on that lane like it's a swimmer's leg in the Amazon. Oh, wow. Anamana Mia with that force out on the inside. Piranha Pixie is through. There's the call off. That was a 4-2 jam in favor of the Snapping Turtles. Hey, tickets for the 2024 WFTH Global Championship are on sale right now. Hosted by the Rose City Rollers in here right in Portland. November 1 through 3rd. Get your early bird prices now at rosecityrollers.com. So there was a delayed penalty against Scrambled Egg. That was a forearm penalty, so Slamilton with the power start, making use of that. Great work there by Leonard Skinner and Be Afraid. So Scrambled Egg is through on the initial. Eligible to score. Hey, celebrate the biggest junior fundraiser of the year at the Roller Rally Carnival. We've got a bounce castle, face painting, games, and more Sunday the 19th of May at the hangar. RoseCityRollers.com for more info. And the junior summer camp is filling up fast. 5 weeks of camp available from July 3rd to August 9th. Also RoseCityRollers.com. Rotten Mango with the star for the first time for the roly-polies. Lemon Bomb looking for a lane. Rotten Mango is through. I heard a whistle. Both jammers coming in. Rotten Mango finds the inside lane. So it is very possible that the period clock could expire and we would just be going on jam time. Rotten Mango forced out by Grizzly Bear. There's the call off. And a timeout being called by the Roly-Polies. This timeout brought to you by Welcome to PDX, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers. So we will have one more jam. 9 seconds left on the clock there. So yeah, junior summer camps. 5 one-week camps available from July 8th through August 9th. Register at rosecityrollers.com. So that is 5 different camps, each 1 week long. Go check that out. Great thing, great fun for the kids. All right, the teams are skating back. We will have one last jam. And wow, false glitch quickly through. Is your lead jammer. Be afraid. Get some offensive help from the Kraken, but great defensive response. Is that Onomata Mia? I bet that it is. Onomata Mia has just been everywhere on the track. Onomata Mia getting a low block. And Ballistic with that force out. Long recycle behind Piranha Pixie. And we have a star pass. This is our first star pass of the game. A Two-Town star pass brought to you by Two-Town Cider House. Boldly crafted, freshly pressed cider made right here in Oregon. So Lucille Brawl is now the jammer of record for the Roly-Polies. There's the call off. And that is a 20-point jam to end this game. So your score unofficially is 177 for the Snapping Turtles, 125 for the Roly-Polies. I don't think anything's really going to change. Thank you all for watching. Hope you had a good time. We will be back here shortly for a Rosebuds exhibition bout between the Punchables and the Kool-Aid Jammers. That will be starting at 2 o'clock Pacific, so in about 57 minutes. See you back here then.
MVPs, come on out here. Come on out here, guys. Come on out here. We were asked to do it in the middle of the track, so we're going to do it in the middle so everybody can see it from home, too. Cool? All right. All right, so first we're going to have the snapping turtles, and we have our MVP blocker.
Yellow jacket.
Yellow jacket. All right, awesome. Thank you. All right. An MVP jammer.
Lucille Brawl.
Lucille Brawl. All right, awesome. Okay, and first we have blocker, MVP blocker.
Onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia. Awesome. All right, an MVP jammer.
Slamilton.
Hamilton. All right, awesome. So can we have all the MVPs right here in the middle real quick for a photo? And see all the pictures. I get out of the way. You don't want my picture. Right here, we'll get the MVPs in the middle. Then after that, we'll have all the teams right in front of the scoreboard so we can get that good picture as always. Thank you all for coming out. I hope everybody's going to stay for our next game. The Buds are going to have the same kind of thing here with a mashup of all the teams, all the skaters. And if
My name is Big Bang Theory, and I joined RCR in 2015. I think roller derby kind of saved my life in a way. I got friends out of it, I got community, and I really got like a appreciation for like myself and what I can do, what my body can do. If I didn't have the junior program and if no one supported the junior program, like I definitely would not be the person I am right now. I would not be as happy as I am. I would not be as fulfilled as I am. I never saw athletes like me. I never saw fat athletes. I never saw that. And so to see that and to see queer people and like all of that was like, oh, okay, like I can be a successful and like happy and awesome adult. And I can thrive in this space because other people have thrived in this space. And I just feel like if there are young people out there that are kind of swimming through life like I was and they can find something like this, like that is irreplaceable.
Is it gravity, your heart and mine? All I know is the stars have aligned. I could count the ways you lit up my life, but I wouldn't try. Your science I can't describe. Love unexplainably taking flight like a satellite. Ask me anything you'd like. I could answer every why. Oh, you wake me up like the morning light. Even darkness can't dim your bright eyes. You're the rising sun, the kindest sign that we'll be alright. Your science I can't describe. Love unexplainably taking flight like a satellite. This night, brilliantly simplified. I look at you and my heart takes flight like a satellite. Satellite. And when the skies are rough, the elements too much, our love will hold us up. We're made of titanium. Your science I can't describe. Love unexplainably taking flight like a satellite. This night, brilliantly simplified. I look at you and my heart takes flight like a satellite. Please, please, please come down now. Don't be scared, I only wanna help you down. Throw down the ladder, I'll climb up the tree. Find your feet, follow me. Take your time, there's no rush. Pace yourself, just focus on the two of us. Bite back your worry, I'll show you the way. Lean on me, you know it's gonna be okay. If I do, you can do it too. Try to, you can do it just like me. First foot down on the count of three, 'cause if I do, you can do it too. Try to, you can do it just like me. Sun's gone west, time for bed. Take my hand, don't look over the edge. Give me your troubles, I won't let you fall. I won't let you fall. Step by step, we gon' make it through the door. If I do, you can do it too. Try to, you can do it just like me. First foot down on the count of three, 'cause if I do, you can do it too. Try to, you can do it just like me.
Roller derby is played in increments called jams. Each jam lasts up to 2 minutes. Both teams field up to 5 skaters at the start of the jam. 4 of these skaters are called blockers, and 1 is called the jammer. The jammer wears a helmet cover with a star on it and scores points for the team. The blockers are playing both offense and defense at the same time, and together they make up what is called the pack. The 2 jammers start each jam behind the pack and must get through all of these skaters for an initial pass before they can begin to score points. When the initial pass is complete, a jammer can score 1 point for every opponent they pass with their hips. The first jammer out of the pack legally is declared lead jammer, which means they can end the jam anytime they want before the 2 minutes are up. Sounds easy, right?
Good afternoon, everyone. And welcome to the hangar at Oaks Amusement Park, home of the Rose City Rollers. Thank you for coming out this afternoon for this Rosebuds exhibition bout. Featuring in the black, the Punchables. And in the white, the Kool-Aid Jammers. This should be a good time. Hope you have a great time. In the spirit of having a great time, while the action is going, please don't cross in front of everybody. Be courteous. Wait until the 30 seconds in between jams to go back and forth between your seats if you need to get up and grab merch or snacks or something. And also, please stay on your side of the black bumpers. This is for your safety and the safety of the skaters. And now, let's give it up for all of our volunteers who make all this possible. And for our officials on skates and off. And now, because none of y'all are here to see me, Toe Furious, who you got?
Thank you, Puns. Nobody here to see me either. We're going to get it started this afternoon with the team in white. Oh, yeah, it's the Kool-Aid Jammers. Wearing 1-1, Lil Stabby. 1 night is Gwen Reaper. Number 2-6, Bleeding Tart. 3-8, William Skate Spear. 4-7 is Garcia. 4-9, Ricochet. Oh, I'm sorry, 4-9 was Sherbert, my bad. 6-7, Ricochet. Wearing number 9-9, your captain, Nazgul. 1-1-1, Terrible. 1-3-4, Hilarious. 1-4-3, Lola, the Killer Bunny. 2-1-4, Spinergy. 3-3-3 is Apocalypse. 4-4-4, Teenage Hurtbag. 5-0-5, Danny DeFito. 5-1-5, Cannonball. 7-0-7, Roadkill. 7-3-2, E-Skate Artist. 6-6-6, Ashtastic. 4-9, I don't know who 4-9 is. 4-9, Sherbert. I did mess that up earlier. Sorry, Sherbert. Sherbert, give it up for the Kool-Aid Jammers. Shit. I hammered that all to hell, didn't I? All right. Now, in the black, put your hands together for the Punchables. Wearing number 1, Frostbite. 0-1-1, Honey Basher. 1-8 is Calcifer. 2-9 Hemlock. 5-9 is Noodle. 197 Gremlin. 357 Billy Fiend. 411 Riot. 496 Assault Water Taffy. 555 A Very Scary. 606 Row Wreck Your Boat. 616 Saber-Tooth Tiger. 702 Stella. 713 your Captain Dr. Zoom. 1969 Klondike. And making their debut, we have two skaters here. 27 Dora the Destroyer. And 277 Rosalicious. Put your hands together for the Punchables.
All right. Welcome, everybody, to the second of the doubleheader today. This is the Rosebud Exhibition bout featuring the Kool-Aid Jammers and the Punchables. Thank you to my comrade Tofurius for doing all the skate outs. My name is Puns and Roses, and I'm here to guide you through this joyous game. Starting behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line in the black, 616 is Saber-Tooth Tiger, and 505 Danny DeFito in the white. And there we go. And Danny DeFito quickly through. Saber-Tooth Tiger getting bounced around inside that defense. Good hits coming there from Sherbert. Oof. That was Danny DeFito trying to go over the apex. That didn't work. Saltwater Taffy up to the front. Great work there. Stella taking a shot as well. That is 4 points for the Kool-Aid Jammers. And, a Saltwater Taffy with the hit. There's the call off from Danny DeFito. We got a high block coming. So 8-3 on that jam. And that high block, that sends Lola the Killer Bunny for 30 seconds in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box to think about how not to get another high block. And next up, we are going to see in the white, that is number 26, Bleeding Tart, and in the black, the captain, 713, Dr. Zoom. Dr. Zoom, lead jammer, about 20 feet up on Bleeding Tart. There's the call off. 3 points in the air for Dr. Zoom. Bupkis for Bleeding Tart. $187 killer pads worn by the most pros in the world. If you skate, you know why. And we've got in the black, I believe that is Rosalicious. And in the white, that is Cannonball. I'm going to apologize in advance. I'm going to be doing that a lot. I just cannot help myself. That, I believe, is Honey Basher on that force out and recycle on Cannonball. Wow. Cannonball finds the inside lane. Oh, but was not lead jammer. Rosalicious was lead jammer and got the call off. So that was a 0-0 jam, leaving our score at 8-7. Next, we'll see Spinergy up against Riot behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line. And Riot up to the front, getting past Lil Stabby. Riot, your lead jammer. Oh, that is great work by Frostbite there. Passing off nicely to, that was a Saltwater Taffy. And we've got a Two-Town Cider House Star Pass. Brought to you by Two-Town Cider House. Fully crafted, fresh pressed cider made right here in Oregon. So Lil Stabby is now your jammer of record for the Kool-Aid Jammers. And we have a lead change after that 12-0 jam. The certified sweat saver helmet from Triple Eight is designed for derby, vert ramps, and everything in between. All right, next up, we're going to see Sherbert, I believe, in the white, up against Dora the Destroyer in the black. And Sherbert going nowhere in the back of that pack, up against Noodle and Billy Fiend. Oh, Billy Fiend with that force out. Sherbert getting low. Billy Fiend heading to the box. And that is Sherbert being assigned lead jammer. About a half a track ahead of Dora the Destroyer. There's the call off. Is it in time? It is. So next up, we're going to see Sabertooth Tiger against Bleeding Tart. 3-3 in the pack. As there's a little bit of group therapy going on that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Bleeding Tart looks for the inside lane, finds Roro Wreck Your Bout instead. Meanwhile, Sabertooth Tiger is your lead jammer. And huge lane on the inside. So that 4-0 jam brings your score to 12-23. So we're going to see Cannonball in the white up against Dr. Zoom in the black. Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is empty. And Dr. Zoom has been designated lead jammer. Yes. Cannonball drifting back a little bit. Zero points to 2. The Jam line is brought to you by Jam on Hawthorne, Portland's best vegan-friendly, booze-friendly, kid-friendly, omnivore-friendly, everybody-friendly breakfast. Let's see Danny DeFito in the white up against Rosalicious. Danny DeFito, so far I believe the most successful jammer for the Kool-Aid Jammers. Keeping it up. A very scary, takes a run there, but not able to Stop Danny DeFito. Danny DeFito coming in for another pass. There's the call off. So that was a 6-0 jam. 18-25 is your score right now. Next up, we are going to see Spinergy in the white up against Row Row Wreck Your Bout in the black. Gremlin and company directing traffic, and there's a gigantic seam there for Row Row Wreck Your Bout. Spinergy about a third of a track behind. Rebel Heart Therapy. Therapy for queer, poly, quirky, kinky folks. And proud sponsor of our penalty box. And very fine people as well. All right, we got Riot in the black. Up against, I believe that is Ashtastic. In the white, Ashtastic, one to beat. This is your lead jammer. Oh, Nazgul, great hit there by the captain. Ashtastic with the call off. It is in time. That 4-0 jam brings the score to 22-26. All right, next up we're going to see Saber-Tooth Tiger in the black, Cannonball in the white. Ricochet looking to close down that outside lane. Good offense there from Lil Stabby. And great work there by Ricochet once again. Wow. Monster hit there. Saber-Tooth Tiger in the box. This is now a power jam for the Kool-Aid Jammers. Frostbite with the recycle. Long recycle behind, I believe that's a saltwater taffy. Nope, that's going to be a track cut. Yeah, I believe that was Frostbite that forced that. So we're going to have a quick jammer, do-si-do. Lolo the Killer Bunny anchoring that defense. Saltwater Taffy, very scary. Trying to create a lane on the outside that Lil Stabby just crushed. Good work there by Ricochet. Good offense there coming. Credit, though, to William Skate Spearing Company for slowing down Saber-Tooth Tiger for a while there. And Cannonball through. Right. Two-Town Cider House, damn fine cider made right here in the Pacific Northwest. Next up, we're going to see Apocalypse in the white. And that is Dr. Zoom in the black. Apocalypse up to the front, working against Honey Basher. Gremlin, and another skater whose number I can't see. Meanwhile, in the back, Calcifer trying to play some offense, and it works. Dr. Zoom is through. He's your lead jammer. (3-0) on that jam. Oh, no, sorry, 3-1. Score is 33-37. Almost halfway through this first period. Let's see number 99, Nazgul, the captain, taking the star in white. Up against 277, Rosalicious. Nice work there by Stella, creating an opening. Oh, wow. Nazgul. And Rosalicious working for points. 3 points on that jam. 40-33 is the score right now. Next up, we're going to see Bleeding Tart in the white. And in the black, that is Dora the Destroyer. Dora the Destroyer and Rosalicious both skating competitively for the first time today. Tara Bowl working in the back against Dora the Destroyer. Meanwhile, up at the front, Frostbite and company trying to take care of business against Bleeding Tart. Bleeding Tart having none of that. And comes Bleeding Tart coming in like a wrecking ball, unintentionally freeing Dora the Destroyer, I think. And there's a call off. 4 points in the air. We are back to a 3-point game. We'd like to thank Porque No Taqueria, the sunniest place in Portland, voted best tacos and Mexican food in PDX. If we get the best sort of food of anything in PDX, that's a good win. Lots of good food here. Next up, we're going to see Ashtastic in the white against Row Row Wreck Your Boat in the black. And Row Wreck Your Boat finds an easy lane through. Lola the Killer Bunny playing some offense. And there is the Two-Town Cider House star pass to Cannonball. William Skatespear. Good block there. And that is, I believe that is Riot and Danny DeFito behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line. Riot just breaking through. Klondike heading to the box. That'll be 30 seconds in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box for Klondike. Oh, nice hit by East Skate Artist. Force out long recycle. Oh, that was not a star pass. Danny DeFito tricked me. Riot overtaking that Jammer race. Oh, my. And we'd like to thank Buffalo Gap Saloon and Eatery. That is John's Landing's favorite eatery and saloon. We're sitting at a 10-point game with 12 minutes left in the first. Spinergy up to the front, one to beat. Spinergy, your lead jammer. Sabertooth Tiger coming out. Oh, no, not coming out. Is that Gwen Reaper? I believe that was. Well played, Gwen Reaper. Gwen Reaper was a monster a couple years ago on the Rose Petals, and taking all that experience up to the Bloods level now. Black Cat Plumbing, your local neighborhood plumbing company, and a proud sponsor of RCR since forever. Thank you for being a sponsor and a longtime sponsor at that. So we're going to see Billy Fiend jamming in black. Up against Bleeding Tart. Bleeding Tart, one to beat. Great defensive work there. Oh, that was Frostbite. Picked up a penalty, but slowed up Bleeding Tart a lot. So that jam ends 3-3, so no movement in terms of points. Ritual Dyes, Portland's local yarn shop with hand-dyed yarn, tools, and more, owned by a Buzz parent and Wreckers skater. DM. They'll be happy to tell you about it. Rosalicious up against Cannonball. Good effort by Hemblock. Hemblock draws that track cut on Cannonball. Rosalicious, your lead jammer. Little high five there in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Guess everybody appreciates the group therapy options offered by Rebel Heart Therapy. Wow, Hemblock and company creating a lane. Oh, who is that? Trying to read the number. Was that Teenage Hurtbag? No, 134. That was Hilarious. Great work by Hilarious. But also good work there by Teenage Hurtbag, Ashtastic, and Sherbert. Row, wreck your boat with the power start. Cannonball standing in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Row, wreck your boat. Gets great offensive work there. Especially credit to Calcifer. And Cannonball just caroms through the pack. Sasquatch HR, making nonprofit and small business workplaces better. SasquatchHR.org. So this is our largest lead, I believe, at 12. We've got Riot taking on Apocalypse in the black and the white, respectively. And Apocalypse is through, taking advantage of that 4-3 pack advantage. About a third of the track ahead. Oh, Apocalypse going airborne. Well played. 4-0 jam. And thank you to Dr. Tim Williams, RCR's sports medicine partner. Here we go, and that is Spinergy quickly through. Wow, that defense is swarming in the back. Klondike moving to the front, ready to catch the jammer. Ooh, not to be. And there's the call off. So we're down to 4 points here, separating these two teams with 6.5 minutes left. And behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line, we've got once again Bleeding Tart and Rosalicious. Rosalicious doing a sort of, hey, where's my defense? And up to the front, is that Bleeding Tart? That is Bleeding Tart. And Rosalicious working against Danny DeFito and company. Is that a little stabby? All right, so power jam for Rosalicious. So we're moving into the top of the apex here. Great offense coming by. And Jammer standing. Pack is just slow right now. Somebody's direction play penalty on somebody. That's going to be Calcifer. Oh, that's going to be a good way to pick up back block. Yep, straight up back block. And Rosalicious looks like just got breath knocked out. And Rosalicious up and skating off. Yeah, just got the breath knocked out. This is Rosalicious's first game, and I'm sure getting back blocked at that sort of speed was probably a little bit stunning. And the dazzle of Zebras breaks up. Adam Splitter bringing the coaches in. Oh, that's going to be egregious, I think. Yep. Bleeding Tart is done. Cannonball taking Bleeding Tart's place in the box. That's an ejection. So it's not going to be shown on the penalty board quite yet, but yeah, Bleeding Tart is done for the day. So we're going to have a power start. And this has now become an official timeout. This official timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX. And there we go. That is Row Wreck Your Bout. Ooh, good hit there from Garcia. All right, Road Killing Company setting up. And that is up to 8 points now for Row Wreck Your Bout. Cannonball coming in like a wrecking ball. And we've got a 12-point jam going right now for Row Wreck Your Bout. Who calls it? So 14 points, that is our biggest lead so far. Punchables, after they've taken over, have not given up the lead, but it's remained close. Gwen Reaper directing traffic. Ashtastic and Dr. Zoom behind the Jam on Hawthorne jam line. Hemblock playing some offense for Dr. Zoom. Great work there by Gwen Reaper and Nazgul. Dr. Zoom is through. Ashtastic about a quarter track behind. And 2 points picked up on that scoring pass. We're up to a 16-point differential. We've got probably about time for 2 more jams. So behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line, that is 411 Riot in the black and 333 Apocalypse in the white. Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is empty, and Riot is through. Billy Fiend took Apocalypse to the ground, and Riot resetting. Oh, that's 4 points. No pass, no penalty. And we've got a jammer penalty on Apocalypse. There's a back block. So this is going to be an opportunity for the Punchables to increase this lead. A little bit of group therapy going on for the Kool-Aid Jammers in that Jam on Hawthorne jam, or the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Jam on Hawthorne is the Jamline sponsor, not the penalty box. Don't mind me. Riot forced back and recycled. Terrible and company at the back of the pack. Oh! And Riot is quietly through for another 4. And there's the call off with enough time for one more jam. If you're interested in volunteering for Rose City Rollers, go to rosecityrollers.com/volunteer. Danny DeFito, Sabertooth Tiger are your jammers. Danny DeFito going outside into the middle. And it is Sabertooth Tiger clawing their way through to become lead jammer. And here comes Sabertooth Tiger. She's coming in for scoring pass. Calls it off. No points for Danny DeFito. We are at intermission. 102 for the Punchables, 62 for the Kool-Aid Jammers. We will be back in about 15 minutes.
My name is Big Bang Theory, and I joined RCR in 2015. I think roller derby kind of saved my life in a way. I got friends out of it, I got community, and I really got like a appreciation for like myself and what I can do, what my body can do. If I didn't have the junior program and if no one supported the junior program, like I definitely would not be the person I am right now. I would not be as happy as I am. I would not be as fulfilled as I am. I never saw athletes like me. I never saw fat athletes. I never saw that. And so to see that and to see queer people and like all of that was like, oh, okay, like I can be a successful and like happy and awesome adult. And I can thrive in this space because other people have thrived in this space. And I just feel like if there are young people out there that are kind of swimming through life like I was and they can find something like this, like that is irreplaceable.
right, we are coming back from halftime. Score at halftime is the Punchables at 102, Kool-Aid Jammers at 62. And don't let that score fool you. Up until about the last 3 or 4 minutes of that first half, it was neck and neck. And then the Punchables just dropped the hammer on the Jammers. Penalties are relatively even. 9 for the Kool-Aid Jammers, 8 for the Punchables, although the key difference is that Bleeding Tart was sent out on an egregious back block, so that's sort of like a super penalty there. So the Kool-Aid Jammers are down 1 skater, although they started with 1 more skater on the roster, so it just sort of evened things out, I guess. And so starting behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line, that is going to be Spinergy in the white up against Sabertooth Tiger in the black. Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box has only 1 skater in it, so 4-3 pack advantage for the Kool-Aid Jammers. Spinergy working against Klondike. A little stabby with some offense. That is enough to free Spinergy. Cannonball working with that. Is that Gwen Reaper? I think that's Gwen Reaper. That, yeah. Gwen Reaper, a relatively recent age out of the Rose Petals. Is doing fantastic work there at the back of the pack against Sabertooth Tiger. So Spinergy is in on a second scoring pass. Saltwater Taffy up to play some offense. Also gives someone an option for the cap pass. Spinergy recycled. Here comes East Skate Artist. Another recent Petals age up. Cannonball and Gwen Reaper eventually have to let that jammer go. So that 6-0 jam brings our score to 68 to 102. And we're going to see battle of the captains behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line. That is Nazgul in the white, Dr. Zoom in the black. Empty Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Nazgul all the way through. And Garcia and company slowed down Dr. Zoom enough that Nazgul's got about a half-track lead. Nazgul coming in, taking a hit from Gremlin. There's the call-off. Is it in time? 4-1 on that jam. So Kool-Aid Jammers starting to claw back in here a little bit. Next up, we're going to see Row Wreck Your Bout in the black up against Apocalypse in the white. Sherbert, great work closing out the outside lane. Apocalypse is your lead jammer. Opened up about a 15-foot gap on Row Wreck Your Bout. Apocalypse goes airborne. Grabbed 4 with that stuck landing. 4-2 on that jam. If you're looking at our ref corps and thinking, hey, some of those refs look a little bit young, that is because they are. Jawbreaker, Pop-Tart, and Chloe Catastrophe are out there as part of our junior referee program. There goes Riot. So we are busy training the next generation of refs here in Rose City. There goes Danny DeFito up to the front of the pack. One to beat. Riot is through, and there's the call off. Not sure what Riot's got going on the socks. It's kind of like jellyfish from here, but I'm liking it. Thank you to Dr. Tim Williams, RCR's sports medicine partner. Thankfully, Dr. Tim Williams and his crew have not had a whole lot to do today. Always a good thing. Dora the Destroyer in black, Spinergy in the white. Great work by, is that Gwen Reaper again? Gwen Reaper just putting on a clinic there. Yeah, Dora the Destroyer having trouble getting past Gwen Reaper, Nazgul, and Ricochet. There's that recycle behind Nazgul and Gwen Reaper. Spinergy back into the pack, meeting up with that punchable tripod. Spinergy recycled. Dora the Destroyer is through. There's the call off. .60 on that jam. 82-109 is your total right now. And next up, we're going to see 357 Billy Fiend in the black up against 515 Cannonball in the white. And Billy Fiend has an open lane on the outside, thanks in some small part to Stella. And we've got a track cut on Cannonball. That is Cannonball's third track cut. So Cannonball gets to spend 30 seconds in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box, thinking about how not to get a fourth track cut. So just as the Kool-Aid Jammers were starting to claw their way back into this game, Cannonball is standing. Klondike and company setting up. Oh, good work there by Billy Fiend. That is Lil Stabby taking the Jammer Star in white up against Sabertooth Tiger in the black. So that 12-point jam erased pretty much all the progress made by the Kool-Aid Jammers up till now. And Sabertooth Tiger finds a gap in that defense. Not sure that I think that was a great idea on the start for the Kool-Aid Jammers to do that force out and run back. Somebody's heading to the box. There goes Frostbite. And we've got a two-town cider pass, star pass to Danny DeFito. And Lil Stabby with a big hit. There's the call off. WSL Leadership Coaching. Do right by your people. Learn how at WSLLeadership.com. East skate artist Dr. Zoom. Dr. Zoom forced out, recycled by Nazgul. Good work there by Ashtastic. And there goes East Skate Artist. East skating from the pack. Dr. Zoom about a third of the track behind. East Skate Artist up and over. There's your call off. Just in time. Crowd going crazy for East Skate Artist. W187 Killer Pads and 888 proud to be the official gear sponsors of the Rosebuds travel team. Wen Reaper once again putting on a defensive clinic. Working against Roro Wreck Your Bout. Comes Spinergy looking for a gap in that defense. Credit to Billy Fiend there. Oh yeah, that's going to be a low block on Klondike. I can see that from here. And we've got a two-town Cider House star pass to Cannonball. And there's the call off. Help make our sponsors happy. Snap, post, and tag. Hashtag RCR sponsor. And you could win VIP tickets to one of our games. That looks to be Sherbert in the white. Up against Rosalicious in the black. Sherbert is through. Lead jammer. Rosalicious gets past that defense. Comes Sherbert. Getting locked up by Hemlock there. There's the call off. 4-1 on, on that jam. As Danny DeFito and Riot as your jammers. Riot looks for the inside lane, runs to the outside, gets past Nazgul, is your lead jammer. There's Danny DeFito about 20 feet behind. That is a 2-1 jam. 91 to 140 is your total right now. Under 18 minutes to go. Lots of trendy new merch has dropped. It is our 20th anniversary season, and we are pulling out all the stops with great merchandise this year. Rep your favorite teams and show your team spirit by shopping now at rosecityrollers.com/shop. Dora the Destroyer is your lead jammer. Apocalypse looking for a gap. Finds Billy Fiend at the end. That's a no pass, no penalty, but doesn't take it. Apocalypse is through. There's the call off by Dora. Don't forget to follow and tag RoseCityRollers.com on Instagram, Facebook, Threads, and TikTok. And if you want to volunteer for Rose City Rollers, go to RoseCityRollers.com/volunteer. Cannonball, Dr. Doom, showing a little jammer love there behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line. And Cannonball is not your lead jammer. Dr. Zoom is. And there's the call off. The Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is currently empty. Low penalty game. Only 21 total penalties, 11 for the jammers, 10 for the punchables. And we've got a team timeout being called by the Kool-Aid Jammers. This timeout is now an official review. This official review brought to you by Welcome to PDX, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers. Not going to lie, I'm kind of curious as to see what Coach Omnom Nomnivore is looking for here. In case you're interested in roller derby sorts of things, the tickets for the 2024 WFTDA Global Championships are on sale right now. Hosted this year by Rose City Rollers in Portland, Oregon, November 1st through 3rd. Get early bird prices now at rosecityrollers.com.
The Kool-Aid Jammers were requesting a penalty on the black jammer from the previous jam for calling it off when they believed they should not be lead. However, because of officiating, because the officials were indicating the punchables as lead, no penalty will be issued. They will not retain the review for the half.
There you have it. And we are coming back to the action. Sabertooth Tiger, Spinergy are your jammers behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line. Empty Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box again. And Sabertooth Tiger is through. Great work there by Hemblock. Ooh, that's going to be a low block. Sending Frostbite to the box. That is Frostbite's fourth. The only skater remotely close to penalty trouble right now. Spinergy looks for the outside lane, finds it, gets past Gremlin and Taffy. Two other recent age-ups from the Pedals who have been playing extremely well. Let me tell you about Rockers for Rollers. 3:30 p.m. on Sunday, May 26th. Just for one day. It's at the Mission Theater. It's going to be a rock festival. All proceeds go to benefit the Rosebuds travel team. Lots of great bands. Come on down, May 26th at the Mission Theater, 3:30 p.m. And let's see, Row Wreck Your Bout is your lead jammer. Teenage Hurtbag is through on the initial. And there's the call off. Celebrate the biggest juniors fundraiser of the year at the Roller Rally Carnival. We've got a bounce castle, face painting, games, and more. Sunday, May 19th at the hangar. RoseCityRollers.com for more info. There we go. No, that is Rosalicious and Apocalypse. Apocalypse forced to the inside by Saltwater Taffy. And there goes Lex. Good work there by Nazgul. And now a little Stabby taking over defensively. Apocalypse looking for a gap. Finds one. And accelerates out. Good work there by Sherbert. That, I believe, is terrible in there, too. Calcifer with a nice force out. Little Stabby up to play some offense. Little Stabby now bridging. And Rosalicious is through. And there's the call off. 8 points on that jam. 99 to 155 is your score right now. The junior summer camp is filling up fast. 5 weeks of camp available from July 8th to August 9th. Register now at RoseCityRollers.com. That is 5 one-week camps. Riot and Cannonball are your jammers. Cannonball looks for the inside lane. Powers past Klondike. We've got a very quick star pass to Hemblock. That is a Two-Town Cider House star pass. Hemblock jammer of record now. And Hemblock is through. And there's the call off. There we go, Billy Fiend, and I believe that is Eastgate Artist. It is. Eastgate Artist, lead jammer. Oh, great force out and recycled by a Saltwater Taffy. Eastgate Artist getting, oh wow. Frostbite shutting the door. Frostbite, Noodle, and Taffy doing good work. Forearm on Frostbite. That is Frostbite's fifth. A little bit of penalty trouble. There's 10 minutes left. Still 2 penalties to give. Good work there by Roadkill. Eastgate Artist for 4. Eastgate Artist hauled down there by Taffy. And there's the call off. Danny DeFito, Dora the Destroyer, sorry. Danny DeFito, lead jammer. Dora still looking for an exit on that initial. That is 4 points. Dora the Destroyer working the back of the pack against Sherbert. Now working against Spinergy. Dora the Destroyer is through on their initial. Oh, wow. Danny DeFito stuck that. That was impressive. Barely stuck that, but stuck it. Nazgul in the white, Saber-Tooth Tiger in the black. It's not a back block if it's someone on your own team. Nazgul is your lead jammer. Saber-Tooth Tiger about a quarter track behind. Nazgul looks for a quick 3 points, gets it. Just over 7 minutes left here. Oh, jammer love there between Cannonball and Row Wreck Your Bout. Cannonball working against Billy Fiend. Row Wreck Your Bout finds the outside lane and takes it. Billy Fiend heading out on a forearm, it looks like. Lola Killer Bunny playing some offense there for Cannonball. Wow, is that Taffy? Yeah, Taffy's having a game. That 7-point jam brings our score to 125 for the Kool-Aid Jammers, 180 for the Punchables. Just over 6 minutes left. We got Sherbert jamming up against Rosalicious. And Sherbert just telegraphed that the inside line was the lane to take and just took it.
Great work there by East Skate Artist.
Sherbert coming around. Rosalicious stuck in the back of the pack behind Lil Stabby. Got 1 point to 3. That is a 7-1 jam in favor of the Kool-Aid Jammers. We're going to see Riot in the black up against Spinergy in the white. Riot just telegraphing that inside lane. Nazgul shuts it down. Nazgul once again shuts down the inside lane. Spinergy, your lead jammer. No pack called. And Riot is through on the initial. There's the call. 2 points on that jam. 134-181, just under 4 minutes left. We're going to see Dr. Zoom and Ash-tastic behind that jam on Hawthorne jam line. Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is relatively, well, it is completely empty at the moment. It's a very low penalty count, 12 and 13. Ash-tastic forcing Calcifer back. Dr. Zoom looking to beat the last one, calls it. Hey, the Skate Mobile is popping up at Secret Roller Derby, or at Secret Roller Disco on Thursday, May 9th. Skate rentals only $15. Rolling Groove from 7 to 9 p.m. Go to @Secret Roller Disco on Instagram for more details. And Dora the Destroyer gets recycled. Apocalypse getting some offensive help from Lola the Killer Bunny. Is that Gwen Reaper again? Frostbite doing good work there. Gets a high block trying to scrape Gwen Reaper off. And that is a penalty against Apocalypse. A track cut. Dora the Destroyer is your lead jammer on a power jam. So whatever hopes that Kool-Aid Jammers might have had are now pretty much gone. Pack is running. Great work there by Cannonball. And direction of play penalty sends Taffy to the box. And there we go. Apocalypse is through. Everybody taking their shots at Dora the Destroyer. There's the call off. Three looks like is what I'm seeing from the officials. And we have an official timeout as they try to sort out the scoring. This official timeout brought to you by Welcome to PDX, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers. If you're interested in joining Roller Derby, sign up for the 4-week adult Intro to Derby series beginning June 15th. No experience needed. Head to rosecityrollers.com/join. And if you want to get text from RCR, text JOIN to 503-987-7547. That's JOIN to 503-987-7547. And that whistle brings us maybe back to the action. So 4-3 pack advantage for the Kool-Aid Jammers. Little stabby behind the jam on Hawthorne jam line. Little stabby, your lead jammer. Sabertooth Tiger looks for the front of the pack. Gets past Sherbert. Sherbert there, great work. There's the call off by Lil Stabby. Credit those 4 points to Sherbert and that seal on the inside lane on corner 2. So we are down to our last jam. We're going to see Danny DeFito up against Row Row Wreck Your Bout. Nazgul. All right. Kool-Aid Jammers have to call a timeout because they would have had too many people on the track. So this timeout brought to you by Welcome to PDX, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers. Although I suppose it would have been sort of fair since there would have been an extra blocker out there for the punchables too. So now both teams are at the correct 3-3 in the pack. As looks like Taffy and I think Sherbert are having some group therapy in there in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. There we go, row about Danny DeFito behind that jam on Hawthorne jam line. That last time, Danny DeFito, your lead jammer. Ricochet, good work there. Back block. And Danny DeFito up and over. Period clock has expired. We are on jam time. And here's an opportunity for the Kool-Aid Jammers to reel back some points here. Mathematically, it simply doesn't work. They're not going to be able to get enough points. Great work there by Taffy, and I believe that's Calcifer. Here comes Sherbert with the offense. Klondike takes a shot. Danny DeFito is through. Sherbert buries. Row, wreck your bout. Row, wreck your bout finds the, wow. Big hits coming. Oh, Taffy with that force out and recycle. Track cut call, Danny DeFito. This jam will go to the full 2 minutes whether they like it or not. As there is no longer a lead jammer. And row, wreck your bout is through on the initial. Probably enough time for one scoring pass. And there it is. The end of the bout. Unofficial score is going to be 154 to 192. I don't think there's anything that's going to happen that's going to change the actual outcome here. Thank you all for watching. Head to RoseCityRollers.com to check our event schedule to see what upcoming bouts you want to watch, or even better, come and join us here in the hangar. My name is Puns and Roses. Glad to have been talking with you, and we will see you next time.
My name is Big Bang Theory, and I joined RCR in 2015. I think roller derby kind of saved my life in a way. I got friends out of it, I got community, and I really got like a appreciation for like myself and what I can do, what my body can do. If I didn't have the junior program and if no one supported the junior program, like I definitely would not be the person I am right now. I would not be as happy as I am. I would not be as fulfilled as I am. I never saw athletes like me. I never saw fat athletes. I never saw that. And so to see that and to see queer people and like all of that was like, oh, okay, like I can be a successful and like happy and awesome adult. And I can thrive in this space because other people have thrived in this space. And I just feel like if there are young people out there that are kind of swimming through life like I was and they can find something like this, like that is irreplaceable.
us to do it in the middle now, which is fair. Everybody can see then, a little better. Okay, we'll let them go first. Okay. Are you ready? All right, here we go. So we're going to have MVP blocker.
Terrible.
Terrible. All right. Very good. Very nice, little kitty. Okay, how about MVP jammer?
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito. All right, excellent bout. Excellent bout. You have another one? What's that one for? Okay. Most favorite player overall today?
Cannonball.
Cannonball. All right. All right, so same story. Who has blocker? Okay, so most valuable blocker?
Adrian.
Adrian. Oh, there we go. All right, how about MVP jammer?
Saber-toothed tiger.
Sabertooth had a great game. All right, and then most favorite player?
Eli.
Eli, there we go. All right, so we have all the MVPs right here in the middle for a nice photo op. As always, thank you. Right here, get right together in the middle there. All the MVPs. Yeah, the MVPs right in the middle here. Thank you. All right, thank you guys for coming out. We'll get a team photo after it's all over. Excellent bout. Put your hands together one more time for these awesome athletes. How about that? What a great game today. Thank you again for coming out. Try to stay dry and warm as best you can, and we'll see you back here at the hangar sometime soon.